Kevin Cash is your 2020 AL Manager of the Year. Kevin, your reaction to this? You've been a finalist for 3 straight years, 3rd time's the charm, and for your former manager to announce it, that had to be extra special, right?
It feels good. That was pretty cool. He looked great. I agree with you. Glad to see him back to doing baseball things for sure. But, you know, it's an honor for no doubt. And I think it's a great representation of the Rays and what we do. Certainly, we all think highly of the people that we get to work with. I think as high as possible of Stu Sternberg, our owner, Eric Neander, our general manager, and the rest of our front office, and certainly our coaching staff that works so hard. This is a great representation of just a great organization and a very successful year for our players.
Well, there's a guy that was on your coaching staff that wants to say something to you right now. Charlie Montoya, I want to bring you back in. What would you like to say to your buddy here?
Congrats, well deserved, man. I didn't want to leave. I said, please, I gotta tell him congrats, and you deserve it, buddy. Great job. I'm proud of you. Awesome job.
Thank you, man. Thank you, and thank you for all that you mean to me, for sure. And congrats to you.
Cash, you were quite eloquent about.
Congrats again.
You were quite eloquent about how this really is an organizational award. The Rays do an incredible job integrating scouting, development, analytics, you name it. But the fact is, your name is on this award. So at a time like this, in this moment, who are the people that come to your mind that immediately think about when you think about who you are as a manager? Who got you here?
Well, I mean, I think 2 people that we've had on the show, between Tito and Charlie, those are 2 big influences, and certainly the many managers that I've befriended over the years and just tried to learn as much as possible, and just, you know, so fortunate to have what I would consider as good a staff in baseball as anybody. And, you know, Eric Neander, the way he communicates with people, the way that we work as a collaborative effort as a group, and then the way that I think we all work so hard to make the most with our players and put them in positions to succeed. It's great for all of us.
You know, Kevin, creating the environment that you create there for Tampa, and knowing who you are and who you aren't, and the players seem to buy in, because, you know, where did that come from, that feeling? You know, maybe not being a frontline star player, but, you know, people miss that you were the best player on every team you played until maybe the big leagues. But did that help you along the way to understand some of the challenges that players face along the ways?
I think so. I think that's a very, very good point. Fair point. This game's tough. We all know how tough it is, and there's some really talented players that make it look really easy. But for the rest of us, it's a very challenging game that I think that we owe it to our players to be as patient and honest as possible with, and to do everything we can to keep it loose, because there's so many outside factors that, you know, I know I couldn't appreciate in this day and age with, you know, social media, the internet, and all the information that's out there right now. I didn't have to deal with that as a player, thank God, because I stunk. But you know, getting all our players to understand and know that we know this game's tough and keep it loose, I hope that goes a long way.
You're a really popular guy. Guys love you. Sean Casey can't say enough great things about you. Charlie Montoya couldn't leave the broadcast without congratulating you, and Terry Francona won't either. Tito, what would you like to say to Kevin?
It wouldn't be as nice as the other guys. What I have to say on the air would, that would be the one nice thing. He has the nicest family I've ever met in my life, but I'm so proud of him. I mean, we knew when we had him in Cleveland we weren't going to be able to keep him very long, and that's a big compliment because he made such an impact in such a short amount of time, and we knew we'd lose him, and we did. And he's just getting better and better, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the Rays, and I'm thrilled for his family.
Kevin, that's pretty great. That's great praise from a former manager. Yeah.
He knows how much I love him.
Yep. Again, Kevin Cash, congratulations, man. Great night for you. Enjoy the rest of the night with your family, okay?
I will. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it very, very much, and thank you to all the BBWAA. Pretty awesome award, and very honored.